Okay, hello now everyone, especially to my grade 9 students who need helps in adding and subtracting radicals. Okay, so we'll start with simple ones. We will add 5 square root of 3 plus square root of 48. So as you see, you can only add or subtract like radicals. So in order for a radical to be like, for radicals to be like radicals, they should have the same index and the same radicand. Now in this case, you have your index 2 here, but you do not have the same radicand because one has 3, the other has 40. So what we will do now is 3 is already prime here, so we cannot simplify square root of 3 or 5 square root of 3. But then square root of 48 can still be simplified. What we will do is, again, we will now look for the prime factors of 48. Okay, so we'll have 8 times 6, and then we'll have 4 times 2, then we'll have 3 times 2, then finally we have 2 and 2, 2, 3, 2. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 2's. That is 2 to the power of 4 times 3. Okay, so we will write 5 square root of 3 plus this time we will now write the prime factors of 48, which are 2 to the power of 4 and 3. Okay, now in this case, in this radical, 4 now is divisible by 2. Okay, there is 2 here. So we will copy 5 square root of 3 plus, we will now divide the power of 2 to the index by the index. So 4 divided by 2 is 2. So we have 2 to the power of 2, and then 3 has power of 1. 1 divided by 2 is not possible because 1 is not divisible by 2. So 3 is left under the radical sign. Okay, 2 squared can still be simplified. So you have 4 square root of 3. Now this time they are now like radicals because we have now the same radicand or the same base and then same index 2. You can now add 5 and 4. So 5 plus 4 is 9. Then copy square root of 3. So this is now your final answer. Okay? So let's go to another example. So I still have space for my other example. Okay, we'll have 9 square root of 50 minus 6 square root of 2. Okay, so in this case 2 is already prime, so you cannot simplify 6 square root of 2 further, but we can still simplify, can still simplify 9 square root of 50. So we will try to get the prime factors of 50. We have 10 and 5, and then we have 5 and 2, then 5. Finally, we have 5 squared times 2. Okay, so 9. The prime factors for 50 are 5 squared and 2. You copy 6 square root of 2. Now 2 is now divisible by 2. So 2 divided by 2 is 1. Now the coefficient outside will be multiplied to what will be to 5, which is the square root of 5 squared. Okay, so 9 times 2 divided by 2 now is 1, so what's left is 5. Okay, so 2 cannot be simplified because 1 divided by 2 here is impossible. So 2 is left under the radical sign, minus you copy first 6 square root of 2. Okay, so You will now multiply 9 times 5, 45. Square root of 2 minus 6 square root of 2. They are now like radicals, so we can now subtract them. 45 minus 6, okay, is equal to 39. Then copy the common radical, which is square root of 2. So this is now our final answer. Okay, that will be all first.